Here's problem 5, and this is a fairly simple system of linear equations. So it says, find the point xy which satisfies both equations, but then they add a little bit of a wrinkle. What is the value of x plus y? Okay, so the cool kids' way to do this by hand is with elimination. So I key on the negative 2x and the positive 3x, so I'm going to multiply this whole equation by 3, multiply this whole equation by 2, just rewrite the entire set of equations. So this is going to give me negative 6x plus 12y equals 36, positive 6x minus 10y equals negative 6. I'm then going to add the two equations together, eliminating the x's, so that's 2y equals 30, so y equals 15. So far I've only satisfied solving one of my variables. So I'm going to put in the y, so negative 2x, 4 times 15 is 60, equals 12, so negative 2x equals negative 48, then x equals positive 24. If I add those two together, I get 39. And if I go check their solution, they basically did exactly the same thing, so x plus y is 39. Now, you can stop here if all you want to do is get the answer. I'm going to show you two different ways to do this in the calculator. So this is called the extended matrix. I just take the coefficients, x's, y's, and the constants. So I've made my extended matrix here. Then I'm going to go to menu, 7 for matrix and vector, and then 5 for reduced row echelon form. So I go put my expanded matrix in here, and this means 1 times x plus 0 times y equals 24, or x equals 24. 0 times x plus 1 times y equals 15, or y equals 15. So if we added those together, and the way to get this extended matrix, and I'll show you, I don't use the menu. I just memorize RREF is reduced row echelon form, put in the parentheses. Then I go to this button to the right of the 9. I call that the palette o math. There's the template for a 2 by 2 matrix. Then I go shift, and this is an ancient line feed key here. Then I put in negative 2, and the right way to go through a template is to hit tab. It takes you to the next logical place no matter what. So I could have done this with a right arrow, but now when I hit tab, I go to the lower left. 3, tab, negative 5, tab, negative 3, and I get my x and y answer there. There's another way to do it in the calculator. We can use the solve feature. And this big brace here, if I go to the palette of math, this is the two-part or two equation system. This one you can do a system of as many as you want. So I do use the two-part, two equation system, and then I have to tell it solve for x, solve for y. So x equals 24, y equals 15. So going through that whole thing, menu, 3 for algebra, 1 for solve. Palette o math, I want the two equation system, negative 2x plus 4y equals 12, tab to get to the next rectangle, 3x minus 5y equals negative 3, tab, and then I need to say comma x, comma y. So those are two ways you can do that in the calculator. And that concludes this video.